We're finally going on a trip together. Hooray! I don't trust him. I'm sure he's going to be like at the end going, ah ha ha, I tricked you. Or something.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
It's probably going to be the last chapter. Alright.
Do you want to look after this ticket?
Not me. I don't want to get involved with the British Railways official.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, Josh?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't
Oh,
need
dear.
to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you.
What
Now.
the fuck?
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
That looks like someone in disguise. I'm just going to say that.
Pardon me.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
It's Billy Connolly.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds are bound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
no.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Oh, you said the same thing.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen this man before?
An interesting-looking fellow.
Interesting. He's a killer.
And that's not interesting?
This is a shocking Scottish accent.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
A manhole lifting key.
You knew that?
Of course. I never leave home without one.
You're joking.
What use would an old lady have for such a thing?
Okay, fair enough. Think there's anything else?
Where are you going, Josh?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak.
Too late.
L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card? I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not? Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost. I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness. Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets,
Okay.
please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
He's one of the knights. One of the circle. Well, one of the villains.
Can't you sit still, Josh?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, Josh. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Gotta get the jabs in about English food.
It was the door to the baggage car. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him. Hi, having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Go away, Basha. Wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Why, eh,
Well,
man?
mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Why, eh, man?
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe she's mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know?
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin? King Arthur's queen?
Forget it. Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man. He's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know?
Just giving away everything. He's just...
Would you like a red nose?
No thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
It's like he's just giving it all
Have
away.
you ever seen anything like these before?
Yeah, those look right wicked.
It's not a weapon.
Well, no, but you have to be flexible, like.
See you later.
Don't know if there's a... That's just comic relief,
Even
perhaps?
open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Okay. So there's an empty carriage. So why am I now facing the other way? That don't make sense, does it?
The door was locked. The door was locked.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me.
Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car.
Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer. The door was
I got scared. Maybe I should have talked to him.
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basseria. We are veterans like, so action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
See you later.
Leave it up.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh, you love her now, do you? That was quick. Why does it always have to be a stupid romance?
The door was locked.
Okay. Right. So I reckon we're gonna possibly get chased down the hallway, and then have to step into the.
I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy. I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy. The door was locked.
I know. We're gonna have to open the window. And possibly be on the outside of the train? Or am I overthinking this?
Leave it alone.
Hey, buddy.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man, an old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
See you later.
There we go.
Don't do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Okay.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
I mean, the animation's always been spot on. It's just now a bit smoother and a bit higher res. Right, do we go this way? Oh wait! Oh, we don't.
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened?
No, pal. I did. She's
Yeah,
dis-
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the,
I don't think.
you nip.
No, I've.
What's
The conduct.
you wanna?
That's about.
No.
Yeah, okay.
See you
Now
later.
Now we can open the window.
Given.
I don't. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Just.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
This kind of reminds me of Dragon's Lair in some respect. Right, we're going this way. Or not.
Hey, buddy. See you later.
Given.
I don't intend. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, it was facing left, so
Hold on.
I don't know whether it means, right, go that way, or it's kind of a red herring to say you should maybe be going the other way, but... See if it allows me to look at this.
It was the arm that fed electricity from the overhead cables to the train. I could almost smell the high-tension current.
Let's go this way. Roger. Uh-oh. Oh no!
Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
Okay, I guess we're not getting away with that then. Can I go down even further? If I go past the ladder. Ah, I thought it would be like a way to jump off the train or something. There's got to be a way of getting past that pantograph. What have I got left in my... I mean... Maybe I got to show... What's his face? The photograph? It seems like I had like only a couple of... Do I have access to my inventory? Oh no! Give him. Put his nose on him. Put the nose. Give the nose to. What's his face? I mean, it's being very kind to me in eliminating all of my inventory apart from a certain part. It's either I put on the nose or I give it the nose to him because he's the clown.
Can't you do anything to help me?
We haven't even got to Scotland yet. Oh no. Okay, what if I put the nose on? Just for a laugh. I mean, there's an axe there.
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
There you go.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights
thought so.
Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon. At the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Oh, it's quite poetic that we're going to give him the nose.
Maybe not.
No? Oh, that's a shame.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way. Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was going to use it on you. The rear exit was barred and padlocked. I couldn't think of a single way the extinguisher would be of use in the absence of a fire.
Don't even think.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye.
Don't be fool. I was going to use it on you.
Alright, I'm guessing we're going out the door then.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
And tell me this instant, Josh Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
don't think there's any need for that.
That's not that, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Maybe that
What
moment
are you
deserved.
doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket. The rear exit was barred and padlocked.
Well, now we can use that, can we?
Don't even think.
What? Who?
Look,
Oh, come on. You think I'd kill a man in cold blood?
of course not. I just don't trust you not to cut your own stupid.
I'd already used the brake to bring the train to a halt.
So we can get off that side, but not the other side. What? Doesn't make sense. Does it? Guess this is Scotland then. Final chapter. So I knew there was a couple of parties at play, and I knew that we were.
I'd feel
Maybe
happier
after
if we
the
had a
same
gun
thing.
or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
A handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow.
What?
Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Are we just
Nico?
gonna kind of?
Uh-huh.
What should I do with this ticket?
Throw it away next time we pass a West Bin.
I thought I'd keep it as a souvenir.
Well, at least it's got rid of all the other bits of the inventory, so there's no real confusion. A handle.
It was a simple cog arrangement with a handle to turn the larger wheel. The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Nothing happened.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Of course it did. Oh, a
Now
cog.
that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle. The stone face of the demon grinned with a horribly lifelike expression. It was so realistic, I could imagine the sculptor carving it from a live model. Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes. Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic.
But was it?
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing. The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
Okay.
There was no place I could attach the broken handle. Nico,
Uh-huh.
what are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone installing to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Norse. Fuck's sake.
Maybe not.
What, you're not going to use the handle on your girlfriend?
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Let's put it in the gargoyle. Oh my god, it's going to do it as well.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay. Go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell. Just if I care.
Alright, calm down. Alright, so there's nothing to do in
The
here
wheel turned
specifically.
reluctant. There was no
No way of removing it from its... So we're possibly going to be going out the door and doing something else. Unless she's told us to stop. I'm just going to leave her behind. Oh, what's this?
I figured Scotland had had enough trouble with Burke and Hare without me trying my hand at grave robbing. No way were we leaving until the mystery was solved.
Okay. I didn't see anything else to interact with. Oh, hang
A
on.
large arch led into the tower.
Right.
It was just about recognizable as the church I'd seen reflected in the chalice. This place has seen a lot of history.
It doesn't look like there's actually anything out here to... I mean, it hasn't given me back the.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
It hasn't given me back the pipe, so that was just an aside.
What should I do with this?
Threat?
I thought...
Oh. The hand.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Okay. So, I mean, this is a stupid idea, but no. Don't see any other things to.
The wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it.
Okay.
It was a support for the dismantled winding cog. The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
So that's maybe a suggestion that might be a rope around.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age. Nico?
Uh-huh.
Look! I found an old coin! You think it's worth anything?
Josh, focus on the situation at hand, please.
Okay, I'm just going to keep searching the rubble then.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Oops. Oh, it goes in the other eye.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing. There was no place I could... I pushed the handle
Oh,
into the
yes.
demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
Ta-da! You
Nico?
proud of me?
Uh-huh.
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
Josh,
It's like I'm just gonna tell you this random thought I had. No, I'm just gonna
As
walk
soon
into
as I
this.
saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet? Nico,
uh-huh.
it looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I...
So do I, Josh. Sometimes you're so negative.
I mean, I reckon the coin's gonna be used for
Listen,
distraction.
I
or
can
something.
definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
Shh. What are we waiting for? Yeah, I want to take part in a satanic sex ritual.
Will you look at that?
Shut up!
Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
George, you pillar.
So, why the double-dealing treacherous?
See?
On the
I knew it.
contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
I never trusted him.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the Red Cross of the Templars.
Okay.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner?
You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre et l'on kill him.
Ah! Oh, George, you piece of shit.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Oh, God. They're all gonna die.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
We're going to throw a coin in the torch.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, dear.
Because that's how explosive works. Oh no.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Probably, yeah, because there's a sequel. Whoa. I don't know, a little cheesy, but I mean it was kind of what, mid-90s, late 90s? So it was bound to be a kind of a little cheesy with a lot of tropes in there but yeah, not so bad. I got stuck in a few parts of it. I'm not really too good at point and click stuff. They always seem sometimes a little obscure, but sometimes I think I would have to pay attention a bit more to the dialogue because there's they drip feed clues in there, which I keep forgetting that I should be paying attention to. But I think I need to line up my inset cam a bit better as well. maybe at a later date. But yeah, kind of cool. As I said, I bought most of the other broken swords in the sale, and I know some of them have a little bit of a different style. And there's a few that I think most of them have like the same protagonists. So I know that Nico and George are going to be back, but I mean, maybe it was a kind of a sign of the late 90s that the woman has to be a love interest. She can't just be a character, she has to be a love interest. But the animation, I mean, even the old version seemed good. When I kind of switched to it briefly, the animation seems to be kind of very, very well done. It's just that they kind of traced over it and made it look modern. And obviously some of the environments of things are much better. But as I say, I don't know what the other ones are going to be like. But maybe we'll come back to those at a later date, where we can do more of point and click, can suck a dick. That's the series that I'm doing. So there's a lot of people that have supported the game, it seems. So it looks like they did a Kickstarter to get the remaster funded. But what I remember was playing a demo way back, which just included the part with the cafe, and that was about it. It's like a little taste of what was to come. But it said on the guide that it would only take 10 to 11 hours, but it took a little longer for me because I'm not very good. Not very good at all. So yeah, I'm not really expecting there's going to be anything at the end of the credits.
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Aha! Is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No kidding. A toilet chain? From Syria? You sad man.
What? This is like all the bloopers.
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustin Rosso? No, dear, nothing. It conjures up the image of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
I think you'd be surprised.
Okay. Story epilogue unlocked. So it just goes through the story. We did it! We discovered the Templar's ancient secret and stopped the terrifying plot to enslave the world. Not that anyone would even believe that. Even Lobino was skeptical when we described the events of the day. I guess you just had to be there. Relieved and content that the danger had passed, Nico decided that some stories were better left untold. The following weeks were some kind of happiest of my life. I took Nico to visit the Countess, who insisted that we stay for a few days. It wasn't long before they were inseparable. Lazy afternoon walks in the sunshine, playing with the dogs on the beach, warm evenings full of stories, laughter and wine, and losing at chess to Lopez. We then wound back along the Spanish coast and up through the south of France, taking our time to explore and enjoy the sights together, a vacation that I shall never forget. Paris in the fall, the last months of the year, and the end of the millennium. So many great memories. Well, there you go. There you go indeed.